now watching Compton Rick Rock TV. Let's get to the content.
Big U won't be the first, and he won't be the last street cat to mess up. Players mess up, man. Everybody mess up. Nobody is perfect. For me to get on here and act like I'm perfect, I'll be fake. No one is perfect. We all done things that somebody can look at and say, man, what was you thinking? It's part of the game, man. It is what it is. Now, I had to listen to a little bit of Nip before I started the show, a little bit of Pac this morning. I was all over the place with the music this morning. I wanted to get it into the spirit, man. I didn't want to just jump on here and just talk to be talking, trying to race and beat everybody to it. I had to feel it, man. I had to feel the spirit of Nip this morning mixed with some of that Pac, my ambitions as a rider, man. Oh, man, I gotta get off this internet and get in the streets and throw that in the car. Hit me some corners, man. But anyway, we're going to get to this, man. This is Eddie Boy, man. Allegedly, I don't know. I wasn't there. Allegedly, I'm a podcast. I'm a reaction channel, so I'm going to react to what the people that's on the internet got going. Big U on Wiretap saying he will unalive Nipsey Hussle and others. He says he's the biggest 60 ever. This is a title. Me knowing Eddie Boy is probably something that if he's saying it on the internet, definitely something that he's seen in the transcripts, because he's definitely going down there getting these transcripts. In his defense, his brother is locked up doing a life sentence behind his gang culture, and he felt like it's a few guys that got him, his brother, incarcerated and wasn't trying to get his brother out when they had action. He's saying his brother is innocent, and that's his main reason for saying, you know what, every chance I get, I'm gonna make it my business to destroy everything out that community. Only the people that's against him. We're gonna get to this, man. This is crazy, man. This is also a learning lesson for a lot of people, man. You getting caught on these phones talking, man. Sometimes you get comfortable, think it's just you on there talking, but man, you gotta think about it. We don't own these phones. We don't create these phones. We don't make these phones. These phones are definitely designed to listen to you, monitor you, as also track you wherever you go, man. That's times that we living in now. There's cameras everywhere, and it's definitely the monitors, man. We're gonna get to this, man. Man, rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle, man. When I was watching that Victory Lap video, man, I felt some type of way just looking at that video, man. Good dude, man. Smart dude, man. A lot of people, man, need to learn from Nip, man. Man, business owners, man, started from the ground up, man. Stayed dedicated, didn't let nobody get in his way and stop his dream, man. We gonna check this out, man. But before we do that, man, y'all like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. Let's get to it. Let's go. All right, man, let's go over and check it out. Let's go.
Assalamu alaikum. We was kind of nippy out here this morning, but hey, you know, alhamdulillah, just got through praying. You know, I stay by this joint right here, this beach right here today. I just got through praying, you know, alhamdulillah, third day of the whole month of Ramadan. My body has got adapted to it, you know, alhamdulillah for that. I don't have no convulsions or nothing like that. You know, this is normal for me every year for last 30 years. You know, alhamdulillah, Rabbil Alameen, Ramadan Mubarak. You know, Big U, Bear Claw, Imani, Vay, Tiffany Hines, they all got superseding indictments yesterday on the RICO. And when I tell you this, when I got through reading that, it not only blew me away, I just sit there and ponder about for like an hour and just shook my head, because I never, ever in my life seen the stupidest shit that transpired in the transcripts in my life. Never, ever seen that. I never seen nobody talking so much reckless stuff up in there. It's just unbelievable. And then they give, and they lay it out. They lay it all out. They give it all the breakdowns. And one thing I can say about him, whoever he was pressuring out there and getting them wires, you know, the wires to his account, he was getting some serious bread. All right, I can give him that. He was on their bumper. He was getting some serious bread. If this is true, allegedly. All right. But this is the thing I want to talk about, you know, certain things that I heard on the wiretaps that I read. Hey, Herman Douglas, Assalamu alaikum, brother. First and foremost, whatever you got going on, whatever you're doing, Lil Cat Mac, whatever you got going on, how do you feel about Big U on the wiretaps threatened to kill Nip?
Man, that's a cold one right there, man. If this is actual facts caught on wiretap, displaying how he felt about Nip and what he was going to do. I guess a lot of people, a lot of conspiracy theorists that have been on the internet that spoke about this and have they things to say. I guess you guys could go back and cover everything on the Nip stuff and y'all could find it yourself. But what I'm basically saying is, if this is true, then it makes it look all the way bad for the people that didn't believe it, for the people that said, you know what, this is just people talking. They said that he was jealous of Nip, and people were saying, why would he be jealous of Nip? That's his young homie. So if this is true, man, that's not something that you tell your homeboy, I'm going to do to you. You know what I'm saying? Even though that these things happen in all hoods, we all know homies who done got into it with homies and had these similar conversations. But it's definitely a no-no, man. And then you got to take that in consideration, man. When you hear this from your homies, you can't take that lightly, man. If somebody say what they gonna do to you, man, you got to always keep your eyes on them, man, and never take your eyes off. Let's get back to this, though.
How do you feel about that? Because I always wondered how you was so tight with Nip, and then when Nip died, you just automatically just jumped ship and just went over there with Big U. I couldn't understand that. Not only me, even the brothers in the section, they couldn't understand that. Not only that he threatened to kill Nip, he threatened to kill others. And you know for sure I'm on there. Ain't no doubt about it, I'm on there. Ain't no doubt about it, 600 on there, Whack on there. Ain't no telling who else was on there, but I know for sure that I was on there for a fact. And I'm not gonna tell you how I know, but I know I was on there. And brothers always ask me, man, why you won't forgive the brother? Nigga, what? First of all, he told on me, right? And then he lied in the penitentiary and told the brothers inside the penitentiary that I told on him. He put my life in danger then. And then here's it is 30 years, almost 30 something years later, when the paperwork come back out, he plotting, planning to unalive me in a particular way, but they never stepped to me, and because you got to commit an overact on that. But I guarantee you for a fact, for a certainty, that on the wiretaps, y'all gonna see that. And I hope and I pray and hope that some of you other dudes was on that phone so I can hear the voices on that phone. I pray to God that you guys was doing that, was on that. But
well, even if you do hear them on that, it's not gonna take away the fact that they all got caught slipping. And if there's any criminal involvement, they gonna have their own punishment from God, and there's nothing that we could do other than talk about it. It's no need to even talk about it when the damage is already done. It's cool to bring awareness because now this is an educational course for everybody. When Eddie Boy comes on here and he lace you up and tell you, man, y'all talking on them phones. We've been hearing this forever. We didn't all seen videos from back in the days when they had the van parked out front and they on the phone listening on the van. So this is nothing new. But guys tend to think that they're above the law and bigger than the program. And when they get caught up, man, it's like you only can sit up in that cell and say to yourself, all right, I got caught slipping. Now how can I get my way up out of here? That's all you should be worrying about. How can I get my way up out of here? But for the guys who not in there, take heed, man.
Here's it is
It's really hard once you get halfway.
for all you Big U lovers.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro.
You think Big U was the biggest 60? Do you think Big U was the biggest 60? Because in the paperwork, he said, I'm the biggest thing to come from 60s. I'm the biggest thing. I'm the hunter. I'm do this. I got paperwork on all these dudes around me. Yeah. Lil Mora. Turtle. Who else over there that he got work on? Black Ed. You know, Edward Long. If y'all don't know who Edward Long is, he stayed on 57. That's Al brother. That's Al Long brother. You know, if you can just imagine what he been saying about you dudes on that phone, on that wiretap, because it's all gonna come out. You guys sat there and thought this dude had y'all best interests at heart. I'm not only talking about them 3 individuals, but a lot of you dudes. This dude was talking reckless about a whole lot of people, bro. And if you know, you know, man. If you see, a lot of dudes think y'all don't know the brother like we know him, man. You know, I remember he put a jacket on Slep Rock. Remember he put a jacket on Slep Rock when we was kids? Y'all remember that? Remember he put a jacket on the brother? Y'all know.
Well, we know that's not nothing new, putting jackets on people. We got a whole lot of people out here that's put jackets on people using the internet to do it, man. And yeah, that's still going on today too. A lot of people putting jackets on folks, man, and that is dangerous within itself.
Who I'm talking about, may rest in peace. Remember he put a jacket on. He just put jackets on dudes, man, to benefit whatever he had wanted, you know, his own personal gain. Do y'all guys remember that? When you dealing with these wiretaps, bro, and you dealing with this superseding indictment, it's gonna expose, bro, what this man really felt about you guys in the 60s, man, in that Crenshaw district. A lot of brothers talking about, oh man, he was a prominent individual, you know, dealing with the Crenshaw district. Okay, I'm gonna tell you what I would give him. When it came down to dealing with some of them kids, not all the kids, but some of them, because he probably selected on that right there because you have RW in the mix at that as well. I will give him the props on that. They're looking out for them kids.
There's always some good and some bad, man. That's what make everything balance out, bad and good. So, you know, sometimes like Robin Hood, take from the rich and give to the poor. So if he was doing stuff for the kids, whether he was getting paid off of it, still, man, he did something for them, man. The kids wasn't looking at him as the monster that everybody else might see him as. Only thing they seen him as was a dude that was doing something for him, giving them cleats, driving them to football games, bringing toys and snow and all that stuff over there. Them kids will always remember him as that. And when they hear all the bad stuff, they gonna overlook that because he made some of them kids, he made some of their day, even when their parents probably didn't have a car or something to take them to practice or take them to them games. We seen him riding in them vans, taking them kids to them games, man. And some of them kids might go to the NFL. So they gonna look at the scale of life, man, the evil and the good, man. And you got to just, you know, make best of what you want to make out of it.
In a certain degree. I would give him that, but I'm not going to give him all that. But behind the scenes, you dudes inside that section, he was talking about you like a dog. He was talking about you like a dog, bro. And it's unbelievable how he was talking about you. And I guess, and I'm pretty sure you guys know who I'm talking about. I'm talking about the dudes had the potential that was never scared of him. The dudes had the potential to take his place. The dudes had the potential, you know, to be in a way that he was deemed to basically fear of getting in a certain position. You guys know who you guys are, right? Okay. And another thing, bro. Hey man, they broke down this stuff so tough, man. Even on a murder, bro. It's like they have so many over acts up in there, man. I think it's like 100 and something, over 130, almost 35 over acts up in there, bro. I'm gonna tell you like this, man. I'm gonna keep it real, bro. Hey, Hop. Hey, Bear Claw. Imani. Tiffany Hines. Loose Cannon. You guys are cooked, man.
Oh, man. Hey, one thing about Eddie Boy, man, I'm going to say this. People could say what they want to say about people on this internet, but Eddie Boy, man, when he come to the internet, I don't think that he's clout chasing. I don't think that he's getting fame. I think that he's definitely using this to show people, like, he going to educate you on the streets, and then all them people that he got an enemy, that's his enemies, he going to let you know, I'm going to assassinate you a different way. I'm not going to put myself in jail doing something to you, but I'm definitely going to get on this internet and embarrass you, man.
If you don't cooperate and testify to the fullest of the law, you're done. And I already know that some of you guys gonna get on that stand. Do you tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? I understand why you gonna do that, and I'm not mad at that, bro. And I'm gonna tell you why I'm not mad at that. Because if the shoe was on the other foot, that's exactly what he would have done, man. When you read this paperwork and you see that second seat indictment, you're gonna see how selfish this brother was on his highest level. And then when you read the paperwork, it's breaking it down to you like they said that he created. Now pay attention to this. This is what some of you podcasters need to pay attention to. That he created the influence on the social media, Instagram, Facebook, interviews, podcasting for his fame and to strike fear into those who around him.
Well, we expect them to say that, man. We expect that to come from them, somebody that's trying to lock him up. We expect that, man. So we not going to give them all the praise and everything on what they supposed to do to keep a brother locked up. Well, they know who they want. They've been doing this with blacks forever. Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, and so many others. We done seen go down this same road. Nelson Mandela. This is nothing new. Nothing new, man. When they see that you are somebody who got power or who might be a leader, the first thing they gonna do is take that away from you, because that's the most thing they fear is a black man that could get a whole bunch of people together and orchestrate anything, regardless of what it is. So that's not nothing new, man.
Or fear into the masses of the people. They're saying that you podcasters, with y'all dumb butt, helped him create or a part of that enterprise. You see, man, the federal government, if you read it, the federal government is pushing a narrative that this man is a vicious, dangerous individual.
You just said it. They pushing a narrative. That's what they supposed to do. And for the podcasters, they just trying to pay their rent. They don't care. They not going to one court hearing. They don't care. The moment that he get time, they gonna talk about it, and we ain't gonna hear them talking about it no more. They don't care. They just trying to get money, man. Half of these dudes don't even like the people who they playing like they like on the internet, man. They just doing it to get some money. And the most people that you hear talking about you, guess what? They all got a what? YouTube channel. Why do they got a YouTube channel? Money come with it. If money didn't come with it, a lot of these people wouldn't be on. I know I wouldn't be on here. I wouldn't be wasting my time hoping I get picked up by NBC, ABC, Fox, or anything like that. You definitely wouldn't catch me on here. But that's the reason why a lot of these guys do what they do on the internet. Y'all go over there and check out Eddie Boy page, man. He got a lot more left. Let me sing y'all over there, man. Yeah, this is his page right here, man. Y'all go over there. What is Abdul? I never could say his name, but it's Big Eddie Boy 1, man. At Big Eddie Boy 1. Big U was allegedly caught on wiretap speaking about unaliving Nip, man. Cold game. I hope it ain't true, man. I'll catch all of y'all on the next one. Leave y'all thoughts in the comment section, man. It's Compton Rick Rock, and I'm gone.
Like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel, Compton Rick Rock TV. Also, hit that notification bell and catch every video when I drop.